up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before, and I appreciate you so much for returning. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of my videos. If you haven't watched my previous videos, please go tune in to those as well. But in today's video, I'm going to be really giving or adding in some clips that I have from times that I really were moved to speak in a motivational way, that is, like when I was sent to give a message. And now that I'm on this platform, I do want to bring it over to here so that it doesn't miss anyone. I know that each of these messages have some importance to somebody, and I just want to make sure that I'm putting it in everyone's reach, so that it does. That's sort of basically that I don't miss my mark, if that makes sense. But I just wanted to give a little introduction because in these videos I kind of just go straight in. But that's pretty much what these are about, and maybe after each video I'll come back and like explain what I meant, but it's pretty much self-explanatory, so I may not. But like I said, I just wanted to add in these few clips just so that, this message can be reached by all who needs to see it. And thank you so much for watching. Let's get into these clips. Today, I want to talk to y'all about something that's really been weighing heavy on me, something that I've been personally struggling with. And it's like when to speak and when not to speak, right? So if you know me, I said all last year, well, I ain't gonna say all last year, but like towards the end of last year, I was just like, look, I'm finna expose everybody who did me wrong. I'm finna start calling people out on their BS, you know what I'm saying? Because I always take the high road. I always be quiet, you know what I'm saying? Like, I take stuff in stride. I take stuff with a grain of salt, right? But I'm like, not no more, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of taking the high road. People keep doing me how they doing me because I don't be exposing them or whatever, right? But then God told me, girl, hush. Like, girl, be quiet. And the way that he told me that, if you know me, then you know that I've been like really heavy on talking to God. I always have, but I've been trying to, I'm embarking on a new spiritual journey. Like, I'm trying to get closer and closer to God every day. You feel what I'm saying? So in Proverbs 29:11, it says, all his spirit is what a stupid one lets out, and he that is wise keeps calm to the last, right? And so the wise person keeps his spirit calm, which means he controls his anger. He carefully weighs out, you know what I'm saying, like what might happen if he give way to his anger, which he is you, me, whoever, right? Now, basically, okay, the lesson is to not give way to anger, but to give it to God. You know what I'm saying? Like, give it to him. Ain't no better person to deal with whoever wronging you than God. Y'all know I talk a lot and I got cut off. But anyway, what I'm saying is give it to God in prayer and give people grace, because God gives us grace. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people wake up every day that don't even believe in God, but they still got breath in their body. You know what I'm saying? Blood want to run in their veins. Like, they have great jobs, Or even us on the day-to-day, the people who do believe in God. Baby, we fall short every day. But God gives us grace. So if he gives us grace, why can't we give other people grace? Like, you don't got to call everybody out. People know what they be doing wrong. And when you know what you're doing wrong, you don't do nothing to change it. What can I do? If you don't want to change it, what can I do by calling you out? I ain't doing nothing but making myself look a type of way, because everybody always know me for taking the high road. And now I done stooped to your level when I could just continue. I'm going to give y'all a prime example. I'm giving Beyonce in the elevator. I'm giving Beyonce in the elevator. I'm giving think what you want. Excuse me, feel how you feel. I'm not speaking on nothing. I've been struggling with that. But I'm also obedient. God told me to be quiet. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you out here trying to have beef with people because they did you wrong, because you feel like they ain't appreciative of you or whatever. Whatever the reason for you having beef, it ain't worth it, because having beef don't do nothing but hinder your blessing. So take stuff in stride. Take it to God. Take it with a grain of salt. Be still. Be quiet. Let him handle all your battles. It's not yours. It's his. Don't let anger get the best of y'all. Learn how to be quiet and let God handle it. Okay, so in that first clip, I'm basically talking about learning when to be able to bite your tongue, turn the other cheek, learning about giving people grace, you know what I'm saying? And I said that because even after I recorded that, I still, which yes, I have on the same pajamas that I had on in that video. Don't judge me. I love my pajamas. If you know, you know. But basically, even after I recorded that video and put it on my other social media platforms, I still came across a struggle with me being able to bite my tongue and letting things roll off my back like a duck, because I was in a certain situation where I had people really, coming for me, and I know that it was the devil, because I was elevating. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of times when the devil sees that you're elevating, or he sees that you're walking on higher ground and that you have your head held high, he's going to send attacks your way, and it's up to you whether you pass or fail. And I think one of those situations, I very much failed, and it could have went a lot worse than it did. I could not be sitting right here talking to you. I could be locked up. But I took that situation and I thought about it and I prayed on it, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be worried about what everybody else say about me, especially if I know it's not true. I'm not going to be worried about people who are out here feeling some type of way towards me, knowing that I have not done anything to them. You know what I'm saying? Because all of those things are just sent to keep me down. And baby, I'm all about elevating right here in this little gap. So if you're anything like weighing me down, sending trouble my way, bringing any negative energy, like, you gotta go. Like, I have to separate myself. And now I see, there are so many people who are like, oh, you don't go out. My birthday was September the 3rd, and everybody literally was like, you're not going out, you're not doing anything, you're not having a party. And it's like, no, my birthday was spent working on my next goal, like on my next dream, which is the nails. I've spent every day almost since days prior to my birthday, just getting heavily knee deep into my craft right now, excuse me. But I'm just very much focused right now, and I've noticed that since I've really, really put forth my best foot forward, as far as learning to keep the peace, learning to turn the other cheek, learning to allow negative things to roll off my back like a duck. And when I say roll off my back like a duck, if you're not familiar with the phrase, it's like, water rolls off the back of a duck. Water rolls off of the duck's back. Okay? I hope you get what I'm trying to say. If not, basically it is turning the other cheek, or not allowing things to weigh you down, or, boggle your mental, or get you down emotionally or spiritually, take you out of character. And I very much did that. And now that I'm on a higher level, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, you know what I'm saying? I've noticed that God has been blessing me more. And when I say blessing me more, I mean not just in a financial way, or, like I'm just out here flexing or nothing like that. That elevation is mental, it's physical, it's spiritual. I feel more connected. I feel, more energy. I just feel light, you know what I'm saying? So that's what that first clip was about. And I hope that, that message is heard by the ears that needs to hear it. Learn to just keep the peace. Learn to be quiet, because everything doesn't deserve a reaction. Okay? So let's get into the next clip. Hey y'all, I know I look kind of crazy today, but God gave me a message to give to you, and I'm going to be obedient and do just that. So the message that he has for you today is be obedient. When God tells you to move, please move. And if you're not sure if God is trying to tell you to move, think about certain situations that you may be in that you can't find peace in it. No matter how hard you try, no matter how much effort you put into it, you're praying over it every night, and if it does not change, that's God telling you that you need to move. He has a way of making you so uncomfortable until you don't have a choice but to move. And he's telling you to move because where he's going to take you, the outcome is so much better than what you're in right now. The opportunities are endless. The peace will come when you move. There's greater later. All you have to do is trust in him. Be obedient. Have faith the size of a mustard seed, y'all. That's all it takes. Trust that where he's taking you is so much better than where you've been. It's so much better. There's so much more in store for you. Don't be content and be too afraid. Trust in him that where he's about to take you, you couldn't get there without him. Be obedient and move when he says move, y'all. That's it. Okay, y'all. Now, the second clip, I was speaking about moving when you need to move, moving when God says to move. And with that, I just meant, don't be afraid to take the next step. Don't be afraid to take a leap of faith, because if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you will get where you need to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if that's where God intends for you to be or for you to go, just take that step. Just take that first step. He'll carry you the rest of the way. Just like with this YouTube thing, like I was like, man, I don't have a camera, I don't like the way I look right now, I don't have this cute background, I don't have all the good lighting, it was so many things that were trying to deter me from just putting my best foot forward and starting the process, to where I just prayed and prayed and prayed on it, and God told me to move. You know what I'm saying? And so now here I am on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, creating videos for people to see, giving people a glimpse of me and my life and what I do, you know what I'm saying. And now I'm pretty much in the swing of it. Like it's easier now. Like, and I felt that pressure, right? Excuse me, that's Abby. But anyway, I really just felt that pressure lift off of my shoulders, once I just started. You be so anxious and, letting procrastination take over, to where all you have to do is just start. Just start. Whether it be a business, whether you want to start YouTube, whether you want to move, leave a relationship, whatever, start a relationship, it doesn't matter. Like, if that's what's weighing heavy on you, maybe that's God trying to tell you, just take that step. Just do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Do not let the devil keep you or hinder you from your blessing, because not taking that step forward could very much be blocking you from your blessing. Don't let that happen, okay? It took me a while. I have been, even with my locks, y'all, I've only had them, it'll be a year in December. I've been thinking about getting locks for like 3, 4, 5 years since I've been natural. Scared to do it. Oh, I want to wear my hair in different styles. I like changing my hair so much, and yada, yada, yada. All these reasons why I didn't start. And all I had to do was just go in, get locks. Best decision I ever made as far as my hair. I love them. Even though, yeah, they look a little fuzzy right now. One thing about these locks, baby, they're going to get fuzzy. And yes, I wrap them up every night. It's totally off topic. But I feel so much better now that I did it. You get what I'm saying? Like, just do it. If it's weighing that heavily on you, then just do it. Just go for it. Stop thinking so much about it. Stop trying to talk yourself out of it. Just go for it, y'all. So that's what that clip was about. And now let's get into the third and the last clip. Whenever you're worried about something, whenever you feel like there's something you need done, you're stressed out about something, you might have something coming up, you might have a bill that's due that you don't know how you're going to pay it, you might have a sickness that you don't know if you're going to be healed from, you might have a sick loved one, you might be dealing with depression. So many things in life that can go wrong. But at the end of the day, the main thing that you need to do is to pray. And I mean, get down on your knees and pray. And when I say pray, I mean thank God for what you already have. And also thank him for what you're praying for, because you have to have faith that he's going to move in your favor. If it's his will, it will be done. You have to ask him to guide your steps, order your steps in his word. Have faith. I can't stress that enough. It's no sense in praying if you still gonna worry, and it ain't no sense in worrying if you gonna pray. Now, I know it's hard to do because we're human, but also ask God to remove that from your spirit. Remove that sense of doubt from your spirit and fill it with trust in the fact that he's going to get things done for you. Because without him, nothing will get done. Even when it may seem impossible, and I'm a living testimony. There were so many things that I used to be worried about, so many things that I was going through. God made a way. God made a way. So I don't even stress about things anymore. I may get upset about something here or there, but for the most part, I don't stress about anything. If it's meant for me, it will be for me. I don't believe in people praying on your downfall, because what God, I got cut off my bad, y'all, but what I was saying is that whatever God has for you is for you. Can't nobody get in between that. Can't nobody take that away from you. Can't nobody pray that doesn't happen for you. What God has for you is for you. All you have to do, and I'm going to say this again, is pray and have faith. That's it. Pray. I pray all day. I pray in the shower. I pray when I can't sleep. I pray with my kids. I pray with my man. I pray for everybody, people that I know, people that I don't know, everyone that sees me, everyone that hears me, everyone that I pass in the grocery store. I pray all day, because that is the only thing that gets me through. Praying, having that conversation with God, not quoting scriptures, thinking you telling God what he wants to hear. He wants to hear your heart. He wants you to have a real conversation with him. Just like you get on the phone with your homegirl, you get on the phone with your partners, and you talk about this, that, and the third. Talk to God. Talk to God, because yeah, your homegirl might know you. Yeah, your boyfriend might know you. Yeah, your husband might know you. But don't nobody know you like God. Talk to him. Don't nobody have the answers for you but God. Talk to him. Pray, y'all. Keep faith and pray. Okay, I have a special guest in this clip, but in that last video, I was just speaking about praying and having a conversation with God, and especially when you feel lost or you don't know where to go, and you've talked to your friends, you talked to your mom, you talked to a therapist maybe, you talk to all these people and you still feel lost, you still feel like you can't find your way. That's because you need to talk to God. Something else that I've learned that I want to throw in there is, I know I suffer with insomnia real bad, and a lot of times I just start praying, and that's because I was told as a young child that when you can't sleep at night, that's because God is trying to talk to you. God wants to have a conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? So take that time, like when you can't find rest, when you can't find peace, when you can't find that quiet place in your mind, like your mind is just continuously going, talk to God. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure all of us have had times where we talk to our friends, we talk to our cousins, our siblings, our moms, our dads, grandparents, whoever we choose to talk to. And sometimes you still have those same problems, or you're still kind of lost in transit, basically, about what it is that's on your mind. Talk to God. He'll give you clarity. That's what you have to pray for. Ask God to give you clarity. Ask God to give you peace. Ask God to give you understanding, if understanding is to be had, because sometimes we don't have to understand what's going on. We have to lean on God's, not ours. When they say lean not on your own understanding, you have to understand that everything ain't meant for you to understand. You know what I'm saying? And just know that certain things happen for a reason, and we may not always agree with that reason. We may not, or not even that reason, but we may not agree with what's happening. We may not agree with the path we're going down at this particular time. Like you may have lost someone, you may have lost a job, you may have lost your home, but he's probably replacing it with someone better. He's probably looking to or trying to get you in a place where you can make more money. He's probably about to give you a home with more bedrooms, bigger backyard. Everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You just have to trust in him, but you have to have these conversations with him. You know what I'm saying? To know that you two are building this relationship to where when things aren't seeming to be going so great, you'll know that, okay, instead of looking at it in a negative way, like, oh man, so much bad stuff is happening to me, I don't understand why, when you have these conversations and you build that bond with him, you'll be able to understand, like, okay, this is happening because he has something better for me. He closed this door because he's about to bust open this window. You know what I'm saying? Like, it builds a sense of peace over situations. Like, happiness is one thing, but peace is so much better, because happiness is short term. Basically, like, you can win $1 million today and you'll be so happy. But if the IRS come and yank that money from you, you ain't happy no more. As opposed to being at peace with certain things, like, it's finding the good in everything, but you have to have these conversations with God. You have to build this bond with him in order to have that peace, in order to have that clarity, in order to, thrive positively even in negative environments. Okay, so that's what pretty much that message was, and that's it for the clips that I had. Like I said, I hope that they reach everybody. I hope that the quality is okay, because I think I was recording those off a different phone at the time. But either way it go, I just hope that the message reaches who it needs to reach, because it was put on my heart. And when something's put on my heart, I have to be obedient and give it to you guys. So be expecting more of these. I'm not going to say when, because it's really about just when it gets put on me and then I put it out there. But definitely be expecting more videos coming soon. I don't know what the next one's going to be, whether it's going to be a vlog or a haul or a story time, maybe even a Q&A, who knows. But just stay tuned, because I promise you're going to enjoy it, whatever it is. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to everyone who has already subscribed. Thank you to everyone who has liked my videos. And if you have not, please hit that subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Hit that like button, share with a friend, or your mom or anybody, you know what I'm saying? Go back and watch any of the videos that you may have missed. There are 3 up already prior to this one. So if you have not watched them, please go watch them. Like I said, share my page, share my content, share my videos. I really, really appreciate you all. And I know I probably say this in every video, but I am going to be doing milestone giveaways. So the quicker we get to a higher amount of subscribers, like I think I'm going to do the first one at 1,000. At 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do my first giveaway. So let's run this page up. I promise you're going to love the giveaways. It's going to be something for women and for men, because I'm not sure what my demographic is right now, but I'm going to try to make it neutral, or have one for the ladies, one for the men. But I promise you're going to love it either way. And like I said, thank you so much for tuning in. I love each and every one of you. If nobody has told you today, you are great. You are wonderful. You are meant to be here. You have a purpose. Find it. Walk in it. Okay? Love you guys. See you on the next video.